back with Operation Valkyrie Turn 8, the United States and KMT turn. Well, not much of a KMT turn, but, well, kinda one. They've been pretty well beaten out of China. So we'll get to them in just a moment, just because, well, they don't particularly have much of an impact on the game as of right now. So let's do some of the American stuff while we're over here and have a little bit of fun. First things first, let's do the wartime income increase. So here's a D12, another 10. Not too shabby at all. We're now sitting squarely at $42. That's actually pretty nice. I do like that. And then on to tech, we still have, well, 5 tech that we've been trying to get for the game so far. And first up is improved construction. If I get this one, I'll have a little bit of a change to my purchase. Well, either way, actually, depending on this technology, I'll want to reevaluate my purchase, just because I kind of had a foot in, foot out sort of situation with that. Just because I was thinking, all right, well, can't hinge too much of this on one way or another, so I might need a second to do that. After that, let's go for jet fighters. I have a +1 there. Long range aircraft, no bonuses there. Large ship construction, I have a +2 on that. And heavy strategic bombers, which I have a +1 on. So let's take it from the top. Improved construction, looking for a 7 or better, no modifiers. That's a 1, so no good there. I'm gonna get a +1 though, regardless. All right, and now moving on, jet fighters, looking for an 8 or better, but I've got a +1. So a 2 doesn't quite cover that. Moving on to long range aircraft, 8 or better, no modifiers. That's 10, so stage 2 for that. The hardest technology in the game now has an accumulation of 3 powers at stage 2, nothing better. Large ship construction, this is my 4th technology I'm rolling for. 8 or better, but I've got a +2, and it's an 8. So stage 2 for me there. I'll take away my modifiers. And heavy strategic bombers, oops, sorry about that. A 9 or better, and I've got a +1 to that. That's pretty cocked, but either it's a 9 or a 10, I think, and I've got a +1. If the guys don't like it, I can roll again. Yeah, you know, that was pretty cocked. I'll just roll it again. 7 +1. Shucks, no dice there, so I've got a +2 to that. Oh well, I'll talk to the guys, see if that was out of play or not. But regardless, moving on, I did not get the construction. Actually, I don't even need that. I'm not rolling anything else this turn. The Americans are at $42. So let's do the Chinese first. With their $4, they're going to purchase 2 militia. And things aren't looking so good over here for them, so let's just make this quick. They're going to take their 2 infantry out of Shenxi into Shanghai and place 2 militia in Tibet. I'm liking that the mountain territory there that can offer me some semblance of defense. And yeah, that's it for the Chinese. So, to the Americans. All right. I think this is pretty good. I did it kind of assuming I wouldn't get it, and well, I suppose that kind of panned out. So, $3 are Lend-Lease to the Free French in the form of an infantry, 10 are Lend-Lease to the British in the form of a fighter for, the London economy, $9 for a light cruiser, $6 for a sub, and saving $8 for next turn. But now that I'm at $42, I can move my ships around a little bit. So let's go over here first. These 2 ships are going to come out of port. The transport in the Philippines going 1, 2, and, well, I suppose he can go back in port, can't he? Yeah, he'll just go back and port. And he's going to Guam. Then this destroyer that was in the Philippines going 1, 2, 3, 4 to Wake Island because there was a major port there that gives him a bonus. So he's now over here, P38. Sounds pretty good to me. Let's meander on over to this side of the board real quick, because now I can do some escorting. All right. So, actually, let me grab a marker so that I know what's going to be on escort. Grab a few markers. Here goes. All right, these 3 destroyers, 1, 2, are going to be escorting A-19. This transport will remain in port. And then here in A-27, this destroyer from, let's see, what's kind of blocking the season, A30, he goes 1, 2, 3. And then the destroyer off the coast of Texas, Florida, and New Orleans in C zone A36, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're both going to escort that line. And if I'm not mistaken, it's surface ships that can escort, unless it's surface ships can convoy raid. But regardless, I'm going to send 1, 2, 3, 4. The light cruiser that was with that destroyer in C zone A36. And the light and heavy cruiser are actually here. So the light and heavy cruiser are now coming from off the coast of Washington, D.C. in A30, going 1, 2. But I'll swap out one of these destroyers that started out in that was a 25, and for the heavy cruiser. So there we go. That looks pretty good to me. Escorting on 3 lanes. Actually, I think those are the 3 lanes that the Germans could. There we go. Perfect. All right, I like how that shook out. Knock that guy over in the process. Whoops. Cool. So now let's do our placements. Both of these ships that I just purchased will actually be placed in P25. My $8 is just gonna get sent over here. And then the lend leases will both head out. First, I'll just do Madagascar lend lease. The infantry is there now. And I will actually be lend leasing this one to southern England. The rules say it can go in home territory. So, home territory it is. All right, that fighter is now in southern England and off to collecting income. The KMT is knocked down to a grand total of $0. So they shall collect 0. And the United States, I don't have all the chips in front of me, so I'll do the collecting off camera. Unless I have. Actually, no, yeah, I can swing it. So I'll collect 42, 1, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 42 bucks, plus the 8 I had left over. Whopping total of 50 smackers. Peaceful dollars, of course. These are not war bonds, these are peace bonds. And And those are the Lend-Lease recipients that I've been considering, and so it's just kind of like pull them out as I need them. All right, yes, that was a longer form video, especially for wartime. Sorry about that, everyone. With that, I'll leave you, and I'll throw you on over to the Fighting Irish with the top of turn 9. I wonder, with all the build up over here, if we're gonna see some action finally. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. See you next time.